you going to do with it? You can't keep it in your house anymore. It'll dig through the wall. If you put them in your backyard, they will eat all your grass in about a week. You'll have a dirt yard. They'll dig tunnels in your yard and under the foundation of your house. They'll dig under your fence while you're at work and escape. So everybody who gets these has to get rid of them. And we get a ton of them turned over to us. We have trouble finding them homes. We take them to other wildlife facilities that can use them for educational purposes. About 4 weeks ago, I took a whole van load down to Miami that we had too many of them coming in. And these are our small ones. We have some with shells this big at our wildlife hospital. They're much larger. But they outlive you, get too big, you eat a ton of food. They are very friendly though. If you want to pet or touch the shell or the legs, you're welcome to. Just don't mess with the head or the face. They get a little scared when they're eating. They're not biters really, but they get a little scared when you poke around their face. But go ahead and pet if you want to. Very friendly. Tortoises are land animals. They cannot swim. If you throw them in deep water, they will drown. They love to dig and tunnel in the ground, but they live on land.
We have a friend that has one. Like you say,
Most of them are.
You got ticklish feet. I
Yeah.
think.
found it, didn't know that it was
Look at
a
the claws.
That's what I'm looking at.
Instead, they brought it to
It says a female or male?
shelter, an animal
Female.
shelter. But
And the
now
other
they
one?
put, the phone number, they tattooed the phone number on the back, so in case it gets
Yeah,
out again.
yeah, that's a good idea. I've seen others where they do that. They'll put tags on them or something like that. But we've had many where the people don't want them back. We figure out who the owners are, and they'll say, no, it's probably best to go somewhere else. And it's, the people just don't want them anymore. Sorry, what was your question? Did you have another question?
No.
No, okay. But these tortoises are the third largest. The second largest is the Aldabra tortoise, and the first is the Galapagos tortoise, which gets very, very big. Yeah. Any other questions about tortoises?
Is the shell basically for protection though?
It is, yeah. It protects them very well. It's keratin. It's the same thing as your fingernails. And each one of these patterns is like a tree. Each one of these grows outward. They have growth rings. They grow outward, and the dark line is new growth coming in. So each one of those patterns expands their entire life as they grow. And if you look in the back, it's hard to see right here, but there's these spikes sticking out the back.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah,
What is
the
that?
spikes back there are to protect them from predators biting them in the rear end. When these guys hide in the wild, they make tunnels in the wild, so they'll go in face first, and a wild dog in Africa will try and go down the hole and grab them, and those spikes help protect and irritate the animal trying to attack them in the rear end when they go for them. So.
So the gopher, am I in the right thing? The gopher
there,
tortoise
right
that we
there.
have